Hi, you guys. I just want to show you something real quick. What I'm doing. I'm doing something. I have this box right here. It's like a cigar box, but it's not an open up cigar box. It's like open right here, and it's this big. What I'm doing, what I just decided, this is what I want to do. See, I'm making these little dollies that hold my ribbon and stuff, so all I do is cover up their little heads and make them a little head with little hair and stuff like that. But then I also have some that are a little bit fatter. This one I've got twine wrapped around, and this one it's got a dress on, and she's got some other stuff. And she's got like a one of those things, snippet roll. So this is what I want to do. I want to take all these. Oh, I wonder if my cement. Let me see if my. I'll move my chair over a minute. What do I do with my? Oh, there it is, right there in front of me. Good night and noise. It's been an interesting day. The kids have worked. They worked in the yard all day, chopping down what's left of trees and the cleanup after the storm. And I've been here doing absolutely nothing. But actually I was doing stuff. But I never remember what I do. So what I'm doing is I am gluing. See, these are the bottoms of the where I showed you I had bought the clothes pegs along with the stands. About 100 of them. 100. So I'm gluing the stands now onto this box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let my little doll helpers live in here. So I put 6 across that bottom, and I'll put 5. And these ones in the front are going to hold just the simple ribbons. And then the ones in the back I'll place farther apart, and those ones will hold the ones that end up with a thicker amount of fabric or ribbon or snippet roll or whatever I put on them. So they'll all be standing up in a nice, beautiful row. And then I'll find a place that I'm going to put it where I can see, because I have to be able to see my things. And I have a lot of things, like some ribbons and things that are stored in plastic bags, which that's good too. So see, there's the front ones done, and then I'll put a few on the back, and I'm just hot gluing them on there. So, and these ones I'm putting more space in between each one, just in case they're little. And then some of them I might just have just a beautiful doll with a dress on, and they can go in here. But see, the thing is, by having this bottom piece glued on here, they'll stay standing up, because I had them standing like at the back of my desk there, but then it doesn't take much to knock them over, so they don't like to be knocked over. So see, now all those are on here. And what I want to do though here also is I've got a lot of little flowers, and I'm going to put flowers all in between. So all of this wood that you see here is going to be like little flowers that I can put. And like I have some of my flowers I took apart, like right here. And if I have a little piece, just put right in the center like that, in between. I mean, it's going to be pretty, I just guarantee. And then see here in this bag, I've got some ribbons. And that's not my only ribbons. I have more than that. But see, like now this girl, she's like kind of a big girl, so she'll go back here. And look how she just stands right up. And, oh, I should have put that one on there too. Okay, this one, look at there. She can be right there. Well, you got to look forward, little girl. And look how she's going to stand up right there. And so, and then these ones up here, because see, that with the amount of ribbon that she has, she doesn't need a lot of space. And see how they'll all just fit in there so pretty. And so then I can take, I don't have all my little girls done yet, so it'll take a while for me to get them all done. But then I can have, let's see, like I have these just all stuck in there. But if I have them all standing here at attention, and I love how you can just put that ribbon through the split of the pin and then start wrapping it. And then you just start wrapping it, and it just wraps so nicely. Can't go all the way to the bottom because we want that to fit still in its little stand. And so see there, I can get all of that pretty ribbon on here. If you can see that, what I'm doing, I don't know. And then, well, I'll put a pin in here right now, but I don't use the pins. I like to use the little hair bands because they don't poke. And see there how it'll just stand right in there? I mean, even if I don't put little hair on them and stuff like that, then it still would be very pretty, you know? You can just make the tops little colors. And then here's some little snowman ribbon, and I can put that right on here. And so, and see there how nice, you know, maybe I have, oh, there's where I got my little, I have little hair ties. And there it is, right on there to hold that safe and sound on there. And, oh, I have a couple more here already with ribbon. Like, see here, I have ribbon at the bottom. I can put another ribbon there at the top. I mean, right up above it.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh,
Mom
okay.
said bring that back to
Okay, thank you. Okay, and then, see, now she's a little bit wider. She's thunder thighs. The thunder thigh girls, they'll sit in the back here. And see how they just fit right in there so beautifully. And so, this is going to be nice. This is going to be really a nice something when I get all the flowers put in here and make it like they're standing in a flower garden. Then it's going to be just beautiful. Now this here is a piece of seam binding. Yep, so let's get that in there. So once you get it in there and then start wrapping it, it stays. And so I'll just get that wrapped. This is a little bit longer, so. But I think these are going to look real pretty on this box. Like I say, it's a type of cigar box, and it's a wooden box. If you have, now we have in our town here, we have smoke shops, and I'm sure you have smoke shops in your town too. And where it smells like cigars, but they sell cigars in there, and then they sell all the cigars, and then they sell the box. Some of them just give away their boxes, some of them sell their boxes, And the one that I go to, they sell their boxes for $1 each. Some of them are a little bit more than that, but if you have a smoke shop in your area, you can probably get wooden boxes from them. And they have all different sizes and shapes and colors. And so...
Sorry. I need something for Mom's costume. Yep. Still
okay.
I'll bring it back.
Okay. Thank you. And, yeah. That was just Kayash coming to get some glue. That girl was in trouble yesterday. I'm telling you, was she in deep trouble. Because Mom and Dad was at work. And the baby was over at Gigi's house at the other granny's. But Aria stayed here. So I was the one in charge, although, there's not much that I do to watch over an 8-year-old. But apparently her aunt came to pick her up. Well, she did not tell me that she was leaving. So I was in here, and then I went out to check on her. I could not find her. I said, Papa, have you seen Aria? He said, no. I said, well, I don't know where she is. And so then now we're all looking for Aria. We're calling her. We're looking for her. And Billy was at work, so I texted Billy, and I said, Billy, we cannot find Aria. Because we done been looking in the street. We've looked everywhere, in every bed, under every bed. We've looked everywhere. And we can't find Aria. And so that's when first I thought maybe somebody from Gigi's did come and pick her up. I thought that at first. Then I thought, no, I don't want to just think that. Because what if it's more than that? What if, and I watch too many crime shows, so there is just too many what ifs. So that's, then I called Billy. I texted Billy at work and told him I couldn't find Aria. So then he called over to Gigi's, and sure enough, she was over there. But, there was probably a good maybe 5 to 7 minutes that went by before I realized where she is. Okay, I know where she's at. But she left when her auntie come to pick her up. She just got in her car and left. She didn't tell anybody she was going. And I was right ready to call the sheriff's department and report an 8-year-old missing. And because I just didn't want to think she's over at Gigi's and not worry, and then she's not there. And so, which she was over there, which she came home today, and I was upset with her. She goes, well, I tried to knock on your door, and your door was locked. I couldn't tell you. I said, oh, no, that is not true, Aria, because I never even shut my door, let alone lock it. I never lock my door. And so, and Auntie Lily was in, and she heard that I was upset. And so I don't think Auntie Lily will ever come pick her up again without making sure she tells me or somebody where she is if her parents aren't here, Man, was I scared. I mean, we were all running around like crazy looking for her. And even though we were only looking for like 5 to 7 minutes, that was scary. That I did not know I could get that scared. But anyhow, this is just kind of, look, this is a wide pink ribbon. Oh, it's a blanket binding is what it is. I mean, but you don't have to use it for a blanket binding. Okay, so that one I'll fold that over like this and tuck it into the slit there and then wrap it. And see, these look real cute. Just, I mean, even if I didn't cover them all up with a little hairdo, but I will just carry on and make little hairdos and little hats and stuff. So then when they're dressed up with, and these little hair ribbons for little girls, those are the best things. And rather than to put a straight pin in there, just, and these you can get these little hair ribbons, just hair bands, hair rubber bands, or whatever they are. You can get them cheap. Now see, that one got a little thicker, so I'll put her back here. But I think this will be so pretty, such a pretty place to, like, see this one, she's got, no, this one, she's got, under her skirt, she's got a snippet roll under there. And if I put, like, this is a snippet roll on this one, too. And so, and this one, like I say, that one's twine. And I think this will be really nice. And then I could probably figure out a way. Actually, I have this little basket. I just got everything. This little basket probably would fit. Look at that basket, fits right in there. It's got colored pencils in it, but that fits right in there like a drawer. And so I can use that. And so I can just decorate. I can put stickers. I can have stickers on the sides and something just to decorate it. And I'll put some more of the little, these little things. I'll put another row down here. And that'll give me a lot of place to put my ribbons. I might have to build another one. And since I have 100 of these, yeah, I got plenty. I got a God's plenty of those. But anyway, I wanted to let you know that, we're all doing good. And I have had so many people that have messaged or called to find out how we were doing after the storm, and that makes me feel loved and cared about, and that's wonderful. I can even put my phone in there. I always let my phone live in there, or spare my. I could let my spare pins go in there. But anyway, so that when you make your own little storage or whatnot for your things. But I think like this, I can see all my ribbon. I can see what ribbon I have just at a glance. And, well, I've got more, but, I can see what I have. And so, and once I put those flowers, and I got plenty of flowers. I'll probably do that after I hang up the phone here, is add some more flowers. Actually, I need to be fixing my daughter's curtains. She bought these curtains here at the thrift shop, but they're a little bit short. She needs 3 curtains for her in her camper, and this one there was 5 like valances. But I'm gonna put them together for her. I got them pinned, and I still have to stitch them, and so I got that to do. I don't like doing stuff I gotta do. I like doing stuff I want to do. But I'll get her, I'll get those done, and I probably won't sew them till tomorrow because Papa is getting ready to hit the sack, and I don't want to disturb him. So, but yeah, this is just what I was doing. So I wanted to show you. So mostly today I haven't done anything. Well, I did this one little. With wool again. I did this. Hi, Pumpkin. Did you bring the glue back? Okay, thank you, darling. And that's what I did today, was just some hand stitching and a little slow stitching. There's so many things you can do with slow stitching. And what will I do with this? Lord knows. I don't know. I just had fun doing it. And so, yeah, that's what I did today. And is that all I did today? Maybe that's all. I don't know. Well, yeah. Oh, no, I put my, I've been playing with the chenille, and I put the chenille around my fish because I want to play with chenille. I just love my chenille. And so doing work with chenille, I stick it up there on my bulletin board. And I want to get some more chenille, but because it got all different colors, and so I want to get all the different colors so I can layer colors together. So I figure if I order 2 rolls a month, because it's like $18 for 1 roll, but it's 40 yards, and it's 5/8 of an inch. You can get 3/8 of an inch, but I think I'd rather have the 5/8. And the 3/8 of an inch ones only come in 20 yards. And so really you really get more for your money if you get the 40 yard. Yeah. So I figure if I order 2 rolls per month, I can get pretty much any color in the world. And then I worked on some, I worked on some journal covers, but I got them over there and on the other table. And so, because I put the chenille all the way around. And so, I'm just loving working with that chenille. Okay, I'm just not going to bother you anymore. I know you all have better things to do. And places to go, people to see. And so, and then, of course, I don't know what I did with my book. Oh, you know what I did? Oh, I'll show you tomorrow what I did, because I don't know if I can get into my book here. I was doodling some. Oh, this was the, I put all together on my last video. I had put all of those pieces of wool on there. And then I stuck them on with that stickum stuff. And then I went ahead and I did cross stitch, what I call cross stitch. It's not like real cross stitch. But I stitched all the seams together, and I put those 3 buttons on. I think that's kind of pretty. And so, what will I do it? Again, I don't know. I just did it. And so, and then I've been doodling. But look at this. Look at them cats. Aren't they cute? I saw that on Pinterest, where somebody did them. And then I did another one here, which then I cut those ones out. And look how cute they look. I just think they're just adorable. Just the little cats. I'll do the cats tomorrow for you, just in case you want to see how I did them. Not that it's... Sometimes I look at some of the art I did and I think, did I do that? And then I get all excited. I think, well, maybe I got some talent in there. But that's pretty how I did that piece. But I find I have so many different journals that I start something on, and then I go into another journal. But see, I don't finish things. Each day is an opportunity for a fresh start. I like to doodle. And sometimes, and then look, I drew that bird. See, I drew that bird. And, but I just like to doodle. Sometimes they're nothing. And so, yeah, and so I found this book and a bunch of stuff, and so I just started doodling again. And then I was trying to make leaves, but my leaves weren't coming out too well. I know how to make leaves, so how come I couldn't make... But I love my cats. Okay, I'm going to show you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to draw cats with you. So tomorrow, just know that you need to have a pencil and some colored pencils, and we'll draw some cats. Oh, and a piece of paper. Okay, and I can't find my reading book. It was right here. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. That's what Kaya says. There it is. She gets so excited when she's looking for something, and then she goes, there it is. Okay, now, Helen Steiner Rice. Let's see what she has to say. We'll just go right here. My God is no stranger. I've never seen God, but I know how I feel. It's people like you who make him so real. My God is no stranger. He's so friendly each day. And he doesn't ask me to weep when I pray. It seems that I pass him so often each day in the faces of people I meet on my way. He's the stars in the heavens, the smile on some face, a leaf on a tree or a rose in a vase. He's winter and autumn and summer and spring. In short, God is every real wonderful thing. I wish I might meet him much more than I do. I wish that there were more people like you. I wanted one more thing to say today, and I have been watching a few of the videos where a lot of people have been affected by this storm that just went through, and there's another one coming in its path. Hopefully it won't be quite as strong. And I hear some people that say, that show that their whole neighborhood has been devastated. The whole thing just devastated. And then I'll see where, like I say, our place, we were protected. We live, where we live is kind of almost down in a valley. And because there's a little hill on each side of us. So I think a lot of the wind goes over and misses us. Well, what I've heard a lot of people saying is that they were blessed and that God was watching out for them. When I hear them say that, I think, yes, but that doesn't mean that God wasn't watching out for these towns, that there were nothing but devastation. The whole town just devastated. And I mean not just Florida. It's up in Georgia, in all the states, North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, South Carolina, places. That storm is still going on up in the North countries. And that does not mean that God is not watching out for you. I think this is where some are lucky and some are not lucky. Some people believe in luck. And some people, I would never want to say, but I believe in God. Oh, I believe in God, and I believe in prayer. I believe in God's blessings. I believe in all that stuff. But I don't believe that He would protect me and not protect everybody else in the community. So that's where I get just a little bit of confusion, and I don't want to, missing a few fingernails, I don't ever want to think, I want anybody that has, if you lost your whole house, it's not because God wasn't protecting you. If you're still alive, God was definitely protecting you. But we don't even know the total amount of people who lost their lives in this storm. Another thing, does that mean God wasn't there for them? No, it doesn't mean that at all. It doesn't mean that at all. God loves us, everyone, and He didn't tell us this world would be perfect. And so I just want all of you to know that we do the best we can. We try to, if we're told to evacuate, we evacuate. We do everything to keep ourselves safe. And sometimes we get hurt. And it's not God's fault. It's not nobody's fault. The weather is the weather. I just want to leave it at that. And I just don't want anybody to think that God watches out for some and not the others. That's it. And with that, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I ask Him to be with this storm and lessen it if He can. Weather is weather. So Yeah, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble, and always stay another day. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.